Kevin Costner is calling it quits. The Yellowstone lead is hanging his cowboy boots for good. Yes, it's time to give John Dutton a fond farewell kiss. Will he or will he not? That is the question. The show is inching closer to its final curtain drop. Season 5 is about to wrap up. Will Costner come back for the last 6 episodes? Join us for this bumpy ride into Tinseltown's beloved ranch. Are the rumors true? The rumor mill is going berserk, and so are Costner's fans. Why, Kevin? Oh, why? More than anything else, the big question plaguing fans is why did Kevin Costner pull the plug on his acting stint? It looks like Kevin is a bigger Western buff than we originally thought. He might drop the official bomb anytime about signing off from the show forever. We are waiting with bated breath. But it is becoming increasingly apparent that he is exchanging his cowboy hat to put on another cowboy hat. Yes, all you Costner groupies out there, the man is currently involved in a passion project of his own. This project also has that familiar Western theme that Kevin has nailed down to an art form. After all, those rugged good looks make him a total shoo-in to play the role of any rodeo Romeo. Excuse our cheesy reference. Facts. The sun is not setting on the actor's career doing westerns anytime soon. So get that hot, buttery popcorn all ready to feast your peepers on his 4-movie western masterpiece, Horizon. That sends the wheels of our mind churning into overdrive. This might very well be one of the reasons the star is so keen to branch off on his own. If all the gossip floating around is to be believed, Kevin had to don a number of hats to bring his pet project to fruition. He is not only the producer of this epic saga, but also the director, co-actor, and the show's hottest attraction. Wow, that is a lot to deal with in one go. No wonder Kevin wants to walk off the sets of Yellowstone. Yes, admittedly the actor has a heavy to-do list when it comes to accomplishing all these tasks, and yet there's a niggling voice at the back of our heads prompting us to do some hardcore digging. Surely there's more to this story that's looming on the horizon. Pun intended. Is there more to the story? There's more than what the media spin doctors would have us believe, so our detective instincts tell us. Some juicy tidbits are doing the rounds. Rumors are rife about a clash of egos. Scheduling spats between Costner and Sheridan have also been thrown into the mix for good measure. While on-screen things might be hunky-dory for the Yellowstone clan, when the cameras are off, it's an entirely different ballgame and story. Let us shake the lid off this can of worms. According to some insiders, Taylor Sheridan's ego is massive like Everest. Our words, not theirs. He's the sun around which all other stars revolve, the main man, the head honcho, the big kahuna. Kevin probably refused to stay in his orbit and revolve endlessly around Sheridan. Word across Tinseltown is that the squabbling between the two titans led to some major bumps when it came to the shooting of Season 5 Part 2. It doesn't really help that the actor also took a rain check on a number of events that he was scheduled to make a glitzy entrance. One such event was the Paley Fest. In a bizarre display that sent the tea boiling and spilling all over the gossip counter, the team of Yellowstone, including Costner and Sheridan, were absent from the scene. They were decidedly missing in action. Upset fans took the most damage. They were counting on their beloved Yellowstone fam to be there. And then there's the talk about Sheridan and Costner having some beef about scheduling issues. Some rumor mongers went so far as to say that Kevin was only willing to spare a week to shoot the scenes for the remaining episodes. That's unreal! Costner's attorney jumped into the wild fray and was more than ready to clear the air. Marty Singer was quick to diss and shoot down the false rumors, clarifying that Kevin's bid to do shooting for 1 week is an utter lie. We believe him. Kevin is all wrapped up in making Horizon. He has reportedly kicked off the shooting of the second film in the series. The silver lining. Well, fans might be a little sad and miffed. However, Costner himself has some amazing news to share with his faithful followers. We reckon his disclosure is enough to make the fans' frown turn upside down. The Bodyguard actor's social media is alive and cracking with excitement. In an earlier post, he had confirmed that the production of #Horizon film was very much in the deep. Costner went all emo on his fans, who have since been hanging on to every word, believing it to be gospel. Kevin apparently got all sentimental. The actor poured his heart out that he had not felt the same way about any other movie since his Dances with Wolves days. That's a pretty big deal. As for Costner, he can't wait to share the final product, the fruit of his labor, with his doting fans. Ah, the privilege is ours. And now for the question you've all been gunning for: will the actor show up for what's left of Season 5? Vulture broke some super sweet news during the summer that Costner will indeed light up our screens during Season 5. His exit had been planned towards the season's conclusion, but as it turns out, that theory did not hold a lot of water. Things have been far stickier for Costner at Camp Yellowstone than this simplistic piece of news would have us believe. We're not quite that naive. The road to wrapping up Yellowstone has been more than a little bumpy, especially when it comes to those pesky delays. Interruptions have been a constant feature on the set of the hit neo-western, followed by postponements. The Yellowstone family has been having a rough time of it, what with the beef between the cast and the powers that be behind the scenes. All that hoopla threw production off schedule and tossed it for a loop. What unfolded next was not entirely a shocker, although it was a huge bummer. Costner's impending departure was confirmed in black and white. If you think that's where this show's bad luck ended, think again. Seems it's poised to get blitzed by a host of other delays that are marked on the calendar. The latest blow comes in the aftermath of the SAG-AFTRA organization strike. The real deal. The strike has driven a wedge in Yellowstone's plans to commence shooting for the 7 episodes of Season 5. Filming was due to kick off in August 2023. The show was slated to hit the screens in the latter half of 2023, its tail end to be more exact. However, as they say, the best laid plans go awry. With the strike coming into motion, all the actors, producers, and crew members have gone AWOL when it comes to work. And you know what that translates into? Yep, you guessed it. No points for guessing though. It means more delays. As far as Kevin's return is concerned, nah, we won't bet our money on it. It seems unlikely. A little birdie also told us that there has been a leakage of court documents that is. As per these, Kevin's gig with Yellowstone is officially over. Let's dig out our celeb crystal ball and take a deliciously tempting glimpse into Yellowstone's future. Are there any significant changes on the roster? Yes, for one, Hollywood hunk Matthew McConaughey is going to step up into the ranch. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? Costner isn't going to be scoring any additional perks in the final few episodes, his contract being up and past its time. Pundits reckon that his final farewell to the show may not be the uber-emotional grand exit that fans are hoping for. In all reality, his role might be trimmed and pared back, a shadow of its former glory. Mix in some behind-the-scenes hostility in the equation, and well, we just hope it won't be a complete letdown, Game of Thrones style. The ideal scenario would have been for Sheridan to present a sequel on a platter for the show's diehard fans. But with Kevin's untimely exit, the move would have left too big a void for any other newbie to fill. We think Sheridan has stumbled upon the right formula, the greatest go-between compromise. Pulling the plug on Yellowstone seems to be the best move, given that a number of spin-offs are already in the pipeline. That's one way to preserve Kevin's legacy and head off to a brand new beginning, minus the actor. How do you feel about Kevin Costner bidding sayonara to Yellowstone? Is it hitting a sad and sentimental nerve? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you dig our content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Until next time.